Good evening, everybody. This better be working. Sunday night, Sunday afternoon, Sunday evening, somewhere along those lines. Here at DWIT3D's Almost Ready Studios, live from Calgary, Alberta, Canada. And it is hot. Now, Jerry, the likes of you and the likes of anybody else living in Las Vegas, Nevada, and the desert states cannot hear or see anything. It's got to be live because I'm watching YouTube right here and it's live. You guys, it is too hot here to be fooling with me like this. And I'm in a bad mood. Wow, don't scare me like that. I've been working stupid hard at getting this all working. The sound has got to be working. This mic, which I don't know if I like the position of. Anyways, it is what it is for now. I only have two cameras working right now. This one here and another one I'll show you in a minute. The hardest part of this whole project that I've been doing, in all honesty, is figuring out the wiring and the cable management, because there is a lot of stuff going on. I was going to go where I was going was that for you guys in Vegas and in those desert countries. Oh, thank you. Not flat or tinny. Awesome. Well, this is an amazing microphone, this Yeti. And now that it's off the desk and it's got this little bouncy thing on it, sound should be good. Anyways, I digress. You guys in the desert are going to laugh at me, but we are in the middle of what they're calling on the news here a historic, or ahistoric, however you want to say it, a heat wave. We are in the high, well, I'm going to, let me put it in perspective for you folks down in the US. Let me just look. We're in the high 80s, low 90s, mid 90s, and we're going to be there, and we may even creep up on 100 through this week. But we're in a 7-day, 8-day heat warning here. It does not get this hot in Canada this time of, well, in Alberta. It doesn't get hot this time of year, let alone for this many days in a row. And it's not like it's unbearable, but you got to be careful in this. You guys are used to it, okay? You guys in Vegas and in Arizona, you guys get 180 degree Fahrenheit temperatures right now, and you guys can walk barefoot on black asphalt. I know that, but we're not used to this much heat this long, and especially overnight. We generally cool down to, I'm trying to think again in terms of Fahrenheit. We generally cool down to 14, 13 Celsius, which is 56, 60, 55, 60 degrees Fahrenheit at night. We're not even cooling down at night right now. We're sort of stuck in what's the opposite of a polar vortex? We're stuck in a heat wave here. So Wednesday this week is supposed to be our highest. They were predicting at one point 40 degrees Celsius out here, which is about 110, 105, 110. Now they've down that to about 38, which is going to be just over 100, something like that. But anyways, it's warm, and it's the consistent days of heat without relief that have them giving us these heat warnings. So anyways, that's where we're at right now. That's why I've got a bottle of, pretty much we throw our bottles of water in the freezer, and to a point where you pull it out of the freezer and it just, you watch it crystallize. It's pretty cool. So this is really literally ice cold water. Rain. Oh, I'd love some rain tonight, Tripod, because it's been dry. Our front lawn is terrible. Our front lawn looks like a Arizona grass. So anyways, while I'm on here, let me say hi to whoever's on stream right now. So I want to say hi to Jerry. You're on. Dominic's on. Gary is here. We have Radmaster. We have Kieran. We have John Tripod. We have, who else is on here that I'm not reading? We have Critic 482. We have Dean Heinz. I hope I said that right. And we have Never Let the Machines Win, which is Mike. And then we have Radmaster. Look at that. And then Paul. Hey, Paul, how you doing? Good. How do you level the bed on a VoxLab 3D printer? I could not tell you. Somebody in chat may be able to help you if it doesn't have the leveling knobs. I'm just not familiar with that printer, Paul. Anyways, welcome back from Murph. Those guys that went, oh, and I have SPC 3D. Hello. Welcome back from Murph, all you guys that went to Murph. I'm so jealous. I watched as much as I could. Truth be told, I spent a lot of time down here this weekend getting this ready. My initial goal was not to go live for a few weeks, but I kind of hit this project head on, and it went quite well. And I wanted to get working on it before the real bad heat hits us. So, yeah. Printing at Murph at 80% humidity was interesting. No doubt, I imagine. So, Radmaster, you are at Murph, and it was a great time. Awesome. So, anyways, welcome to the new studio here. You see the backdrop in behind me. This TV, this is my main Samsung that I kind of watch TV on down here. I just decided to mount it to this wall. I don't know if I'll be able to use it in streams or not, because when that TV's on, the camera I don't have the high-end professional cameras like some of the other streamers do. So when that TV's on, it kind of does odd things to the camera and the lens. So something I can figure out down the road. I'm pretty sure it's just a camera issue with that camera here, or whatever camera gets pointed to it, because obviously an LED TV emits light, and it's going to, you know, do things to the lens of the camera. So I'm just reading that. Funniest bit I saw was Tripod's Eggbot being buzzed by Zolan's droid. Oh, that's funny. That's really funny. Let's test it, Jerry. Well, if I turn this TV on, let me go get the remote. Well, let me show you the rest of the studio first, then we'll test it. So anyways, this is sort of meant to be a little bit cleaner. I have my two workbenches side by side here. So I have this workbench here that you can pretty well see, and it ends right here. And then there's another 6-foot workbench that goes on. Like at the end of this bench here, I have a Kaiwu Tycoon printer sitting there. This is going to allow me a lot more area, a lot more room to build and do builds. Lighting's not the best right now. There's like a chandelier type thing right here that's giving off kind of a harsh light. I haven't set any of my lighting up yet. That's, again, all to do with the wiring and cable management. I have not set my lighting up yet. I will be doing an overhead light here somewhere, and possibly a side light. I'm not sure. I have a window right up here. I had to actually throw a box in it just now, because at this time of the day, at this time of the year, that sun is beating in that window terribly. Even though I've got frosting covering that window so you can't see in, that light is just extremely strong, and it was blowing the side of my face right out. So, oh, thank you, Radmaster. I've been working hard on this, but the cool part is, so this is the part you see behind me, and I've got to tidy it up a little bit yet, you know, tidy up these shelves. I may put some lights back in these shelves. I'm not sure. You're seeing the edge of my monitor here. I'll show you this after, but that's the monitor that sort of my little monitor that I'm streaming on. But the rest of the studio is pretty cool too. Hey, old curmudgeon, how you doing? Do you leave the bed with nozzle on and bed heat? Paul, just to answer that, when you are leveling, yes. When I level a printer, I don't put the filament in, just so I don't get the ooze. And when I level a printer, I heat the bed to temperature, and I heat the nozzle to temperature if there's no filament in it. So 210 degree nozzle, 60 degree, 70 degree bed, whatever, and then do the leveling, definitely. I just don't put filament in until it's level, because I don't want that oozing. Dan, how you doing, Dan? Good. Good to see you. And Jason, thank you. So Jason, yes, thank you. You guys in Vegas are used to this heat, and I am dying here. So let me show you this other camera. There's the other view of what I've done. So some big changes have happened. Okay, so right over there, in behind there, you see is our old standard laundry room, furnace, and all that stuff. Right there, you see I built a wall. That is a 7-foot tall by 12-foot wide wall. it is amazing how much bigger this basement feels and looks, or this studio area, whatever, with a wall. Now, a wall impedes space, to be honest, because it separates the room, but it makes it look bigger. And so I now have a wall. I have extra area to hang things, which is great. And so that wall was made out of 2x4s, which cost me 6 months' salary. And I'm just kidding, but the 2x4s were not cheap. So the wall, it's basically your typical, they are 24-inch studded wall made out of 2x4, 7 foot by 12 foot. And then it's coroplast. I was not going to haul drywall down here. I don't need to. It's just sheets of 4x8 coroplast that I cut into strips so I could get in my car, and coroplast with VHB tape to hold it to the studs. And there we go. We have a white wall, makes things bigger. And then over here, you'll see that's going to be sort of the printing area now where the 3D printers will live. I do need to get rid of some printers. Definitely need to get some printers. And then we have our filament. I'm going to store all my filament up there, and between that and the shelves over there. You'll see some boxes over there. Those are projects I have yet to work on streams. Oh, hello, Maria, and thank you very much. Thank you so much. I know you were down here before it was cleaned up, but boy, it looks even better now that I've tidied it up and decluttered it a little. And then you'll see down here, forgive me, I'm picking this up by hand now. Oh, I just lost some cable. Is the other end of my bench. So I'm right here, okay, right here. Hi. Woo. I'm right here. And you'll see the other end of the bench. I have another boom arm here. I've got to figure out how to get this boom arm set up in this ceiling. So that's that ugly light I was telling you about. It's a nice light, but it's not a good light for YouTube lighting. I've got to figure out how to get this boom arm set up there for my overhead camera. I'm going to put an overhead camera in here that's going to be kind of a permanent fixture that will sort of float along this workbench so that whatever I'm working on, you'll be able to see, from the top. You're glad I didn't drop the balls. I don't know. Was that aimed at me? Anyways. So yeah, so you see I have the Kaiwu Tycoon on the end there. I'm going to do a bit of work on it. And then I just have a little bit of shelving in here. Behind me, there's the extra stool for when I do have guests in my studio, which will happen. And then right behind me is my little, sound bar for the TV and the remote, and my Doctor Who sonic screwdriver, et cetera, et cetera. So yeah, so that's basically it. I've got a little bit more work to do yet on it, and clean up and tidying up and so forth. But yeah, and then there's my little lazy boy with all the extra cords that I pulled out of everything from last time. So those are unused cords, extension cords, USB extension cords, HDMI cables, HDMI extension cords that will likely all get used when the lighting comes into play. So I have not done any lighting yet. So there we go. That is the kind of tour, deja vu tour of this studio. So let's see. Definitely need to get rid of some printers. Yes, Maria Webster, I am, and my plan on that because I've got more being built. Oh, and the one thing I didn't show you. Hang on, I'm going to go back. Boom, boom. Here we go. Oh, it's really hard to see. I'm going to go around and move that camera and show you because it's really cool because it's called pre-planning. And why I'm going to be getting rid of some of the printers. So hopefully this works. If I can get you this way, I don't know if I'm going to cheat here. Right over there. Man, this cable won't go any longer. Hold on. Sorry about the wacky. I know. Dizzy. Whatever. Right over there, you will see. It is terrible. I can't see where I'm pointing. There we go. That white outline right there, that is a space reserved for a 3 foot by 3 foot table. It's going to be 28 inches high, the table. That frame represents the rat rig that's going to be built. Inside, you'll see that I have the panels all pre-cut. There's the electronics panels for the back and the 2 side panels. Whether I use them or not, I'm not sure. And those panels are made out of black ACM, aluminum composite panel. They were just cut for me last week from one of my suppliers. So that is going to be rat rig area, which is why I'm going to actually free up some of the spaces over here, so that I can, I'm just going to have a handful of printers, and then anything that is not really required for day-to-day operations and day-to-day printing and jobs, etc., from customers' work and so forth, will be either given away, sold, donated, whatever, depending on how I do acquire those printers. So if there was a financial investment involved in those printers, then obviously I would like to sell them to recover some. But if I ever get to the point on this channel, and I'm coming back over here, guys, here I am. If I ever get to the point on this channel where companies send me printers to build, review, whatever, which it's a long way down the road, I'm sure, then that's the case where I will do it. I'll build it, give it its test, etc., and then probably donate it to a local school, or something. I won't sell them because I don't want to profit from doing reviews. So other than, and if YouTube revenue happens to kick in, it happens to kick in. So, and you'll notice the other thing. Oh, I didn't show you the Feast of Resistance. And let me catch up in chat here. Let me catch up in chat. So Maria is conversing in chat. I love to see that. Yes. The rat rig is going to hit the shelf bracket above it. No, I did allow for it to come out 6 or 7 inches. And then also the table is not going to be as high as you may think. So there's about a clearance of that much between the top of the rat rig frame and that shelf bracket. So I purposely kept it low. It was a sort of a worst of two evils for me. I could put the rat rig on a bench this tall, and I could look up and have, you know what I mean, and have to basically get on a stool to look at the top, or I could have a table built that was a little lower, so that sort of the middle of the rat rig is eye level, and I have an easier time looking. So that's kind of where I'm going. There is room to maneuver whatever I need to do here, but that's kind of the goal right now. The build will happen on a table like this, of course, with a platform to extend it, because I am going to do the build live, and then it'll be transferred over to its permanent home. So, yeah, I need a drink of water, and this is the coolest thing, and I'm not reviewing this, but my goodness, oh, it is hot in here. Check this out, guys. I don't even remember when and where I got these, but portable fans. You pop it up, you lock that down. Oh, you put that there just like that, and you hit the power button, and it starts to cool me off. Whew, that's a nice breeze. It's USB chargeable. I have no idea how long a charge lasts, but oh, that's a nice fan, and that feels really good down here. Anyways, hey, non-fam. So, oh yeah, I was going to show you guys. You'll notice one thing different tonight. You may or may not notice. I'm not wearing, as I read the chat and everything, I'm not wearing these. I don't need these. You know why? Why is the fan not on the floor pointing up my shorts? I don't know why I'm not surprised that question came from you, Karen. I really don't. Oh, that's really cool. I see what you did there, Jason. That is cool. That's on medium speed, and boy, it feels good. Oh, it feels so good. Anyways, check this out. I had an old, and I'm not going to turn this camera on until I finish moving it around. And I don't have this is the only 2 cameras, so I don't have anything. This one's not. This is just a little Logitech. I misplaced one of my Logitechs, my Brio. So this is going to have to do. But this is what I'm looking at now. This is pretty cool. There's the fan. There's my little monitor there. I've got another monitor over here for when I do draws and spins. But look at that, right up top. That's our old Samsung 57, 58, 54, whatever inch TV. You'll see it's no longer being used as a TV because see that big black gray or big gray bar almost just off to the left of center? That's kind of a permanently damaged screen. Don't know what's going on. Apparently that's a common thing with Samsungs, but when you're watching a television show, it sucks. But this makes an incredibly huge monitor for me to read chat, because I can read that chat without my glasses. And I love it. So it's great because I can stand way back this far and I can read that chat. I love it. So I feel like I've joined the big leagues with a big screen, but it was this was going in the garbage. But now it's used for chat. Now, who suggested to me that I should do what Jerry did, open it up and replace the LEDs? I don't know if I can do that. I don't know if that's doable on this. I don't know if that's exactly what Jerry did, but Jerry will pipe in, I'm sure. Okay, let's see what's going on. Had to beat Jason to it. Aha, you did. Okay. Three dot to top right, pop out chat, close window. 3 dot to top. Oh, I see. Oh, I see what you're saying. Go up to the 3 dots to the top right. That's the other thing. When you have 3 monitors hooked up, it's so easy to lose the mouse. Pop out chat. Look at that, and close the window. Oh, close that. And then make this a full screen. Oh, look at that. That's even better, Jerry. Thank you. That makes it even better. Type's even a little bigger. And then I'm not distracted by the YouTube stream, which is delayed from this stream or from, so that's perfect. Good suggestion. So not a Kodak moment in Tim's garage. And I actually have quite baggy shorts on right now. If I don't have a belt on, they fall down because they're massively huge. So anyways. So I said I'd talk about some upcoming projects. And there's nothing exciting on this stream. It was just basically a stream to show off my studio, where I'm going. I've got a few things left to work on. Again, I'm not 100% sure if I like this or if I want to somehow suspend this from the ceiling. I like it in the fact that if I go step over here to do a build, I can actually swing that over. And so I can swing that mic. This is right in the exact center of the 2 tables because it's clamped right where the 2 tables come together. So hold down Control and scroll mouse to make text big. Let me see. Control. Oh my goodness. Whoa. That's a Windows thing. Look at that. Look, thanks, Jerry. That is awesome. That's even more awesome because I can read that from even further away. And look at the size of that text now on that screen. Man, I could probably read that from like a mile away. Awesome. Okay, cool. Let's see. Let me test it. I'm going way over. Man, I can read the text from here. So if I'm doing a build over here, I can read the text here without having to run over. What'd he say? Oh, that's cool. Then I can swing the mic. Obviously, the camera will follow because... I've got one of those cool things that you put on the camera and follows your face. Ooh, I got some good ideas going on now. I don't know if I like this boom arm right here, but we're gonna think about that. Jerry, thank you for the tips. 19 people watching. I was going to say, I can't see the viewer count right now, but I can see that actually on my StreamYard window that there's 19 of you watching. This is cool. Face tracking. Yes, I have a face tracking device. I don't remember what it's called. It's sitting right up on a shelf right there. So I could always use that. So, oh, and while I'm talking, and Jerry, thank you. And while we're talking here about Jerry, 3D printing and painting, if you haven't gone to Jerry's channel, 3D printing and painting, go to Jerry's channel, subscribe, spread the news that he is doing a big giveaway this Saturday, July 1st, 2nd, July 3rd. Remind everybody the time, Jerry, because I don't quite remember the time off the top of my head. He's doing a big 2,500 subscriber giveaway. I'm honored, and I'm very happy that he chose me to co-host with him to help him out with that stream. And that's great. And so, yeah, so go ahead, Jerry, and pop on there all about your giveaway stream. And if you want to post a link to, yeah, you're able to, you can go ahead and post a link to your YouTube page. And so people go and subscribe and tune in next Saturday, win some prizes. So 1 p.m. Pacific. Good job. Hey, First Layer Richard, thank you. Thank you very much for dropping in. Yes, I've still got a bit of work to do in this. I've still got to decide how I want to permanently mount my microphone, and I've got to do lights yet because there's no lighting other than what's natural lighting. This LED bulb right above my head, but I haven't set up my lights yet because as I was saying earlier, the most difficult part of doing this for me so far, the manual labor, the lifting, the building of the new wall, it's great, but it's the wiring and cable control, cable management, which is really, really the most difficult part because you want to be able to move the cameras. You want to be able to have the cameras maneuverable, but you don't want to be tripping over wires. And then the lights, again, I don't want to be tripping over lights. So anyways, I've got a few things to work out yet. So, but great. Yes, there we go. So Jerry has posted the link there to his YouTube page. You guys, if you're not already subscribed to him, which I'd be surprised if anybody here isn't, he's doing a great giveaway. And as I say, I thank him for choosing me to help him with that and to co-host, and I'm looking forward to that. So what's coming up, guys? And it's great that Richard's on here because as I showed you earlier, let me switch on this. I'm going to be hand holding this, so forgive me if it bounces a bit. There we go. So the box is down there, and for those of you that joined late, in my basement studio, I did build that wall, a 7-foot tall, 12-foot wide wall, and it's just basically instead of drywall, I use Coroplast. Yeah, it allowed me a lot more room. It's incredible, and actually the behind that wall is even neater than it used to be because we had room to utilize more shelving. So over there we have in some boxes some upcoming projects. So one of the bigger ones in there, it's a box in behind. It is the Creality CR30 print mill. Now, I haven't discussed logistics, but I have asked Richard from the First Layer to come help me do that build, and I'm hoping that he will want to do what I plan. And I think we've discussed this, but my goal is to sort of do that as a dual stream live build. So we can discuss that further, Richard, but that's the goal with that, is I'd like to sort of have both of our channels on and streaming while we do this build. There's a little bit of logistics behind that, but I think we can work it out. Why no super chat button, Jason? Because I can't accept super chats, and I don't have 1,000 subscribers yet. So, and then the other one, you'll see that tall box. There's a Sunlu Filadry S1 thing on top of it that I'm going to be doing a little bit of a review on soon. And the tall box that is sitting on is a finally arrived, the FL Sun SR Delta printer. I'm super stoked to get that set up. In behind, beside the print mill, is a FL Sun Q5, another one of those to build. And the box in the front there is called it's a Sani Smart little tabletop CNC machine. Oh, thank you, Kieran. Yeah, I'm hoping it grows because I'm hoping that my content becomes a little more relevant soon. So, and over here we have a couple boxes of stuff that I'm going to be doing. This box right here was sent to me by the fine folks down at Vision Minor, and this is some nanopolymer adhesive. I'll be doing a stream and a giveaway of some of their product in that box right there. This is a little upgrade kit that I got for the Prusa MK3. The Prusa Mini upgrade kit to get me to a Plus is on its way. I'll have that Monday. For some reason, they missed the box when they delivered it on Friday. That's just a smart plug. I'm going to be talking about using smart plugs and webcams to control your printers. So that's just one of the smart plugs I've got. I got a few of them. And then up here, just giving you guys a heads up. Kieran, you can mount mic on roof arc track. Oh, I'll have to look into that. Right up here, that's where I had to put the box to block the sun coming in this window. I've got some PVA, which I've never used before. So that PVA is going to be tested on that FlashForge Creator 3 over there, because I have some projects right now that need dissolvable filament. Okay. On the top of this box, top box here, I'm going to be installing an Ender 3 touchscreen kit on one of my Ender 3 V2s. So let's see how that goes. What else do I have here that's exciting? Nothing. That's just some FlashForge Creator 3 nozzles. Boop. Back to me. Anyways, that's just kind of a tease, whatever. That's just kind of a preview of some upcoming projects that I'm going to be working on now that I've got a studio that I feel comfortable in doing builds and doing videos in. So not that the other one didn't work for what I used it for, but I just felt I needed to step up the game a little bit more. And I've been in a lull lately where I really haven't had the excitement to do these. And I thought, well, but then I wanted, but just doing this renovation, doing this setup has sort of given me the fire and the passion again to do it. So I'm super excited for what's going to happen and what's going to come up. So, but yeah, that's kind of where we're at. You're going to install a fire extinguisher system on your CR6 SE. That's a great idea. That was all clickbait. It was, Kieran. You got it. You got it. Oh, thank you, Accord. Yeah, I like it too. I'm not necessarily happy. Oh, we're going to test this TV. I think it was Jerry or somebody said, let's test it and see, because it does not look too good on here. I'd love to know how, who is it that has their logo on a TV screen in the background of their studio? I'm having a brain fart here. Anyways, 3D printing nerd himself. Yes, he has a screen in the background and his logo's on it, and it's crystal clear blue logo on a black screen. No clue how he does it. I think it's to do with having better cameras for broadcasting with. So yeah, Joel. Yeah. So let me go back. I've kind of missed the chat. The big text is great, but then the chat goes by and I got to scroll back up to see who has said what here. So I like that idea of the Kieran said about coming up with a rack system. Right now, it's a matter of budget as well. I don't want to spend a lot of money in this. So I'll think of something, actually. I have bearings and I have tracks. So, I mean, I could probably rig something up to do that. So that is great. That's a good idea. Roof on arc track. I'm gonna give that some thought. That's a great idea. Shortcomings on the filler dryer. Yeah, get a small fan to put inside. That was a next to zero purchase. I pretty much paid shipping on that. So yeah, I really didn't pay for that. So we're gonna see how that goes. You have Wemo plugs in all your printers. Yeah, and that's a Wemo plug, I assume, is like your smart plug. So I'm gonna do that. Let's see. What else do we have here? I've talked about clickbait. Thank you guys for all the comments on the studio. I'm really happy with it as well. I've got to do a little bit more work with it because, again, I don't like this being right in the picture. So we're going to work on that and get the lighting going. You guys all answered. Yeah, it was Joel that has his logo in the background. Joel is a great guy in person. Oh, I'm so glad that you got to meet him. That was a great picture that you guys took at Murph there. That was awesome. Yeah, I'm going to meet him one day. My plan is to go to Murph next year. Definitely going to go. I'm going to plan that, and so far in advance that there's going to be no excuse to go. Turn down the brightness on the TV and make sure it's at 60 hertz. Okay. Richard, thank you. I'll try that. I'll do that. We'll test that out. Although I don't have it set up as a monitor yet. I have the wire running here. The HDMI cord, I just have to put the extension over here, and I've got it running out here ready. I just got to get the extension and plug it in to one of my video inputs. Reduce the glare on the TV reflection for it to work. Yeah, okay. Which is what Richard said. So I'm going to work on that. Perfect. That's good to know. And Mika Steve, have I said hi to you? Or have you come on? And Thomas, you're on. Look at that. Wow, I got people dropping in right, left, and center for me here. This is awesome. So, okay, I think I'm almost caught up on the chat. Oh, no, there's more. Oh, a whole other screen full of it. Oh, look at this. You guys are awesome. You don't want to spend a lot of money. No, I don't, Jerry. I've already... Stop it. Stop it. Okay? The droids are done for now, okay? I have enough stuff to build droids for a year. I probably have enough to do R2-D2 if I just use little stuff on them, but that's going to be that's a whole other topic. Let's just see. And I think I've caught up. I think I've caught up with the chat. Richard, still in the basement, keeping cool. This fan works good, and we actually have 2 of rooms. We're fortunate. We're very fortunate. We've had them for a couple of years. We've got portable air conditioners. Well, 1 portable air conditioner in 1 room, and a little tiny in-window air conditioner from Walmart in the other room. So we do have air conditioning for sleeping at night. So we're very fortunate that way, and I'm blessed that because a lot of people don't have that. So, yeah. Hello, Astro Liam. Am I done with the refurb yet? Almost. I'm close to it. I've got to put some final touches on. I still have some insulation showing through over here I don't like, and I still have some insulation up throwing over here I don't like. I'm loving the color scheme. Sorry, Maria, if you're still on. If you're still on, Maria, I'm sorry. I kind of like the color scheme. Nobody's complained about it yet. Nobody said they're gaudy colors, but anyways, we'll work on it. But this studio is full of love. Yeah, so you'd better not mention the new ride on Sandcrawler, Mr. Bada. No, I don't want to know. I'm not looking at that. I'm ignoring that comment, Karen. Chat is never caught up. No, it's not. And this is only with 24 people watching. I can't imagine how those guys that have hundreds of people, thousands of people watching, I think they just ignore the chat. But then again, they have people watching the chat for them. So my head is a little shiny. Yeah, I know. I need to do the whole powder thing beforehand. So if you like the smash button, you can also smash the like button. Yes, hit the thumbs up for me or thumbs down if you really do hate this show. That's fine. I can handle it. I got big shoulders and a big belly to go with those big shoulders. So yep. It's been hot here today, as I told you. We're in the middle of a history-making heat wave. How do I get the red border around my YouTube window? That is just a border. Oh, so now, you know what? Thanks for saying that, Jerry, because I've got to take my name off of there. I don't need my name on there. Everybody knows who I am. There we go. That is just a frame that I put an overlay from StreamYard. So I could either have the StreamYard overlay, which I don't want to advertise for them, and then I just made an overlay for myself, just like that. And then when I'm not streaming, when I'm just visiting somebody with their on their channel, then I just turn it right off and I have none. And then that way I can turn it on, and then I can also turn on my logo in the top right corner if I want, but that's redundant because it's already down over in this corner. Or I could show the duck, and again, I'm not going to advertise for StreamYard. No siree. So ignore the chat until somebody does a super chat. That's so true, and I'm not nearly at the point of a super chat yet. I've got the hours. I've got almost 5,000 view hours, which is awesome. I love you guys for it. I'm just a little bit shy on the subs yet. I think I got 642. I've been bouncing between 640 and 645. So yeah, lots of familiar people here. I love this. This is just, yeah, this is my regular group here, plus some extras. Dum Dum Dev, I didn't say hi to you when you came on. Hello. So hopefully everyone Saturday will sub to me. I hope so. I mean, I've got some exciting content coming up. So yeah, that's going to be good. 644 now. Awesome. So I went up one today. You upgrade your StreamYard to 1080p. Fantastic. I think the quality is great for it. Awesome. Hey, Dwayne, how are you? Welcome. What was I going to... I'm going to go grab that remote. Let's just see what this TV looks like. So, I just recently switched service providers too, so I kind of like the service I'm getting right now better. Let's flip this thing on, and let's see what happens. Let's see what happens. Let me bury my face behind here. Yeah, so again, TV shows up. We don't need to hear it, so let me mute this.
A spacious interior.
Let me mute this. There we go. Your TV is set to external speakers. So, yeah, so the picture's really bright and like blowing out right here. So I suppose I'll check and see and look at the refresh rates and everything. But if I use it as a monitor, so let's just, since we're all here and we're all friends, let me go over here. I'm going to grab let's see, HDMI. One of these will fit. I think this is the longer one I've got. Oh, you know what? No. Okay, I can't look at it right now. And the reason I can't look at it right now, yeah, so that's, I'll work on this, but that's sort of what you see right now, which is why I'm not using it. So let's just flick that off right now. I can't hook up my HDMI right now because this monitor that I'm using right here is plugged in with HDMI. My computer, which is right down here, this little guy right there, there's an old PC being used as a stand for this. It's a sort of a semi-gaming computer, but it's a pretty nice, fast system, an Acer. Anyways, I have 4 inputs on that for monitors, and one is an HDMI, and the other 3 are display ports. The other 3. Yeah, there we go. How's that? The other 3. The other 3 are just strictly display ports. So I don't have a display port cable coming from this TV, or I don't have an extra display port cable I can use right now. So, oh, thank you, Justin. Appreciate that. Okay, and then use it as a media display and show static photo of your logo if it supports it. I can do that because I can use this as a monitor. But even when my logo was on there, it was overkill on the camera. But I'm going to take Richard's advice and do some tweaking on the TV settings for it, and we'll see what happens. So think of it as the Pro version. Yes. And I'd also, it'd be great to have a display back here, so if I'm slicing software, whatever, while I'm doing a print, that I can just actually have it show up in behind. That'd be great. So turn down the TV brightness so it can be seen. Okay. Yeah, I'm going to look into that. As I say, I don't have a cable, and I don't have a cable with a display port in yet. I might, but as you see, I've got a schwack load of cables over there. Whoops, right there. That are spares yet. I don't think there's one there, but then I also have a couple other spots where because when I tore everything down to move everything around and build the wall, I didn't organize the cables that well. They could also be over where all my lights are. I've got to set up my lights yet too. So you kill the overhead light above me, have a few pointing at you from the angle back by camera. Yeah. So if I kill this one, let's just see what happens if I kill this right now. See, even that's better. Getting rid of here, let's just turn that light off. Oh, even those LED bulbs get hot. That's even better right there, right? Because at least that probably cut down the glare on my head. Let's see. Yeah, that cut down the glare on my head a little bit. Even that's better. It's because it's such a good camera. Like, the room is actually dim lit right now, but the camera, which is the Sony A5100, which is what you're seeing right there, is such a good camera at lighting. And so, yeah, this is actually really good right now. Wow. Jerry, come to the rescue again. Look at that. Saving my eyes and saving my head from the light burn. Office Depot Max has the adapters. The adapters for, oh yeah, for the display ports, yes. Get them to HDMI converters. Yeah. Joel has no light on the back wall except dim mood lighting, LED. Yeah. This is just all, everything that's lit up back here now is just being lit up by the couple of the basement lights down here. So, but what a difference just turning this light off made. That's pretty cool. You have a 48 by 60 table in there. Wow, that's probably a tight fit there, Hybotics. I think you said the room size just up above here a little bit more. 12-foot by 8-foot room, yeah. I'm fortunate to have this basement, and I'm fortunate to have a beautiful wife that lets me do this down here, so it's awesome. It is so awesome. Now, window light with towel or something. Yeah, I've got what I can do for the window light right here, which it's not bad. I've got a piece of cardboard right in there right now. But what I actually have, if I just go, boom, show you guys there. There's that window there, letting a lot of light in. I actually can put some block out vinyl on those windows. Right now I've got frosting. You can't see in or out. But I can actually go ahead and I probably put some block out vinyl just because the heat of the sun's not going to bother it. So yeah, I'll put some block out vinyl, totally black out that window. It'll be awesome. Okay, thanks, Richard, for the tips. I appreciate it, and we'll chat with you soon. And we want to get together and chat about that CR30 build. So we'll figure it all out, and we'll make it happen. Yes, now that I got the space. Have a wonderful night. Give me a call soon. Let's see. TVs out of the box are usually way over bright. Yeah. This one was tuned. No, this one was tuned. No, I tuned this one myself. So what do I know, right? Front-facing light with the fusion covers. Yeah, I've got the fusion covers. My lights. I'll go show you a light in a minute. Just order some studio lights and hide them from the wife. I've got studio lights. That's 2 tables, 12 feet. Garage remodel starts the middle of next month for you, Tripod. Great. I know you're going to be filming that, so go ahead, you'll wait. Oh, what? For me to put the block out vinyl on the window? No, I don't have any here. I've got to cut it at the office. Anyways, let me go show you. I'll show you what I got. Just talk about yourselves for a minute, because I know you won't be able to pick my voice up back here. Here we go. So these are what I've got. There we go. So I have these. So if I open this up, actually this is on a sort of a self-contained built-in tripod. So hold on a second here. Let me just expand this so I don't have to. There we go. Sit that down. Bring that up. And let's raise this light on here. Here we go. So this is what I've got for lights. I have 3 of these. So, whoops. I gotta open this leg so it's not so front heavy. Large glare in the back monitor. Yeah, I see that. And that's gonna be, that's why I really should have something on it during the stream. So, wasn't sure if it was going to work, how it was going to work. Anyways, these are the lights I've got. These might cut some of that glare out. You're built in. So, in here, these are cool. I think it was Richard from the first layer that sort of turned me onto these things. So these are lit up with these LED. It's really bright here because of the sun coming in over here. But it's like a here. You know what? Oh, I believe this camera's working. Let's see. Yeah, there it is. Oh, there it is. So these are the lights that I've got in these studio lights right here. So it's the LED all the way around. So each one of the studio lights has that in it, which is great. So they get pretty bright. And then the diffuser on it, or soft cover, soft shell, diffuser, that fuser, diffuser, whatever you want to call it. Let's just do that. Okay, and then that just shuts in like so, and like so, and then these are. Can I fit it? Can I actually reach a plug here somewhere? Ah. I don't think I can reach a plug. There's a power bar. Oh, I do have a plug. There we go. So these get pretty bright. You ready to be blinded? Poof! That gets pretty bright. So yeah, if I put this off to the side, and the nice thing about these is they're portable. They fold away quite easily. But yeah, that can't be in the camera though. That's the problem. So anyways, I don't know a lot about studio lighting. I think this has got to be up higher. I honestly think this should go up a lot higher, like up high. And I think it should be pointing maybe down a little bit. I don't know, but I got to figure all this out. My good friend Richard there at the First Layer, he knows all about this stuff. He's offered to come out and help me with this, and so maybe that's what we'll do eventually. Then we just get that up really high, and anyways, you get the idea. So I have 3 of those that I'll figure out how to do that later. So once I get rid of the window light, yeah. And that, again, that's real easy. A couple pieces of vinyl and we're laughing. Another diffuser on those lights, yeah, they're pretty bright. So we'll see how that works. Oh, it's hot in here. Oh, you have a 4-foot long table and 6-foot long table. So you have 10 feet of table on a 72-inch, yeah. The WEM plugs are Wi-Fi controlled. Yeah, you can turn on and off remotely if you're not at home. If you use Octoprint, there's a plug-in for that. They can also control the plug. Yeah, these ones are just your actual Wi-Fi smart plugs. My idea behind this is if I'm running a long print, I'll just have a webcam. I use love these cameras, Wise cameras. I use Wise cameras. I got turned on to Wise cameras from Chris. Chris over at Today's 3D Printing, Neres. He turned me on to Wise cameras a long time ago, like a year ago, and I love them. They are inexpensive. They're quality built cameras. They're amazing. I just replaced our front doorbell camera with the Wise camera, and it blows the $300 Ring camera out of the water, in my opinion. It's a $50, $60 Canadian camera versus Ring, which is $200 and some odd dollars, and I prefer the Wise. So, yeah, once I get rid of the window light, yeah. And then another diffuser, yes, or just use dimmer bulbs. I don't want to have to buy more bulbs. Yeah. I need 2 a distance away in front, about 45 degrees on each side of me. Okay, that makes sense, yeah. I'm not going to move this one now because I don't have an extension cord. Well, I have extension cords, but again, that's the wire management thing. I don't want to run extension cords across the floor, but I do have the ability up here. That's the nice thing about an unfinished basement is I can run wiring along the side. See, there's another one of the lights that I used to have hanging over the roof above me. But yeah, I can run wires along there, along these beams, and then just drop the wires down to the lights. And then that's the wire management. That's a little bit more work I got to work on yet. So great tip to make it cooler in there. Go cover the windows with dark towel and duct tape. You keep talking. Dark towel. You know what that's going to look like from outside? No, actually, the best way to keep it cool in here, dark towels and is foil. Aluminum foil, shiny side out. It reflects the light away. It's the best way to keep a basement cool. Dark towels will absorb the heat. Okay, they'll absorb the heat through the window. So, and some of that heat will transfer into the basement. If you put aluminum foil on a window, it'll reflect the heat right away. So, yeah. So, yes. I'm sorry if I'm missing anybody in chat. And if I am, please just re-chat it. I'm going to go for about another half hour or so. I might even open the chat to people. Let's just see. Is my speaker on? No, my speaker's not on. Go upstairs and get the foil. You'll wait. Oh, Jerry, stop it. I don't have, well, I do have foil, but that might not be a bad idea just for this one window though. Foil, aluminum foil. But I have a I have a reflective vinyl I can put on there too. So actually, I should what I really should do is print on a vinyl with a second surface application. It's called print on a vinyl with like a face that's like screaming, "Help me!" right on the outside to freak the neighbors out, right? And I see this face or freak anybody out. There we go. Or I could just wait until the sun goes. Well, Dominic, in another, what are we in June right now? Give it till the end of August. It'll be dark out by this time of the night when I'm streaming. So really what I need is an aluminum foil insert that I can just plop up there in the summer months. Because yeah, in another 3 months, this will not be an issue. Our days are 18 hours long right now. So come September, October, our days are going to be 10 hours long. So, or whatever it happens to be. We're right in the middle of summer solstice, right? It just happened June 21st. So June 21st. But the light looks great from your house, just the window glare possibly. Yeah. Yeah, you can definitely see the window glare because this fan, it's not as bright as, you know, if I were to, for instance, sure, now I have a studio light in my way. I can't get out from behind. Let's put that there. So if I were to take this piece of PVC, which I accidentally had cut wrong. No, it's actually right. This is the size of the back electrical panel for the rat rig, by the way. I had it made on the wrong material. It might work. It's PVC. I don't like how flexible it is. So I had them recut it in ACM, ACP, whatever you want to call it. ACM, ACP, same thing. But if I take this and put this up top, let's just do this. Oh, let's just see. Whoa, if I knock everything over, that's huge. There we go. If I just do that and block a little bit of that light, that made a little bit of a difference. The back of the fan. But then again, this is also being lit up by that TV screen behind it as well. So then remove later just to test lighting while we watch. Jerry, I feel like a monkey here on a string. Like you got a remote control and you're saying, do this, Tim. Do this, Tim. And I'm doing it all. You must be really bored. Gold Mylar is better. Gold is a better reflector of infrared. Good point. That's why all the NASA spacecraft are gold wrapped. Hey, where can I get some of that NASA gold wrap? I don't have my hands on a shuttle or any lunar landers. Mark Flanagan, thank you. We're working. We're kind of I'm Jerry's puppet tonight, trying different things out because he says we're good. We'll wait while you do it. So. I think this is basically the Tim and Jerry show. So full construction starts tomorrow to take the window out. Okay, Marcel, I'll look for you to show up. Oh, that's funny. Paint foil gold. I'm not going to paint aluminum foil. Come on, not going to happen. But nice try. So yeah, I want to get the toughest, sturdiest filament, and what does it take to print with it? What is the toughest, sturdiest filament? I probably have not discovered that yet. I do have. Okay. Well, since you asked the question about tough, sturdy filament, let's do a test in front of everybody here. Well, no, let's not do a full test, but I did print this filament I got. Brand new to me. Wonder if you'll be able to see it on the close-up camera. This is, see, the lighting is terrible for this now, but if I do this, aha. This is PETG carbon fiber. It printed beautifully. I'm not going to go around this whole piece because this is a custom piece for a customer. And there was an NDA involved. So I'm not going around the whole piece for what it's for, but I can show you some of it. But this is PETG carbon fiber. Okay, and it is, I'm bending that with all my might, and it's not breaking. And it goes back to its original shape really, really fast. And I can actually, hang on. Whoops. Fell across the room. Hang on. There it is. I bounced it off the bench. Sir, I'm going to be giving a more rigorous testing at a later date because I am doing a video on this particular filament from this particular Canadian filament manufacturer. But PETG carbon fiber printed beautifully. This printed on the Prusa. I had a few stringing issues, but this was the first time I printed it. It took me 6 starts to get it going, just till I got the bed temperature and the nozzle temperature right. But man, it's beautiful looking, and it is strong. I mean, it is extremely strong. I haven't been able to break it by banging it at all, but I'm going to be doing some really reefing, throwing on the floor tests at a later date. I don't want to do it now because there's going to be more of a video of it and if it does break, I don't want to, anyways. That's the toughest filament I've used so far. So there we go. Do I have a light behind you or window? A light behind me or a window behind me? No, I don't. I have no light behind me, no window. It's just a solid wall. The only light that you might see behind me is the TV. If I turn it full white and it glows a halo behind me, and if I stand here and go, oh, then I might look angelic. But no, that's it. Gold Mylar emergency blanket on Amazon. Okay, hey, maybe I'll do that and I'll just make up a little frame that I can pop in there in the months when the lighting is going to be a problem. By the chair. Okay, Jerry, you got me on another run here, right? Sexy. Thanks, Kieran. Oh. By the chair, there's no light by here. No. There's no light here. I have this light that I was just playing with, but this was just to show you guys a sample. But if I do this light goes bye-bye. So yeah, I'm going to figure out the lighting yet. So, I mean, if I turn that on now, it's going to be useless. It's just going to be, oh, look at that. Anyways, yeah, that's it for now. What temperature does it print to print with PETG carbon fiber? I believe, don't quote me, I wrote it down and it's somewhere. Actually, I can look up the STL or I can look it up in my G code, but I believe, don't quote me, I believe I ran this at 260, 265, 260, something like that. And the bed was about 95 in order to get this to stick to the bed. So, but I will be doing more testing with this, lower bed temperatures possibly with nanopolymer adhesive. So, but stay tuned. Those are some teasers for my upcoming studios. There's a glow on the backdrop. I'll suggest getting rid of it. A glow on the backdrop. Oh, right here. This glow. Over here. Yes. Now, that glow, let's try something here. Let's do this. Watch. There goes that glow. Gone. But I'm getting darker. Now, it's dark in here. I cannot work on a printer in this lighting. This camera makes it look like it's brighter than it is. So again, it's more lighting. But there's the glow is gone. Oh, and then maybe you're thinking this glow here too, Maria. Oh, that glow I can get rid of as well. Okay, what's going on here? Great for cosplay stuff. Yes. We got the glow. Is there a window behind the chair at the end of the counter, not the TV wall? Looks bright over there. At the end of the chair, behind the counter. No. I got it. Okay, yes, I got it. There was a light on over there. 255 and 85. Yeah, okay. Depends on the brand. This is a brand new from our friends out out west in Canada. I'm going to be doing a show or a video about it. So still there. So the glow you're talking about, Maria, is I'll show you. I can get rid of that. Give me a second. It's going to be a dark basement, but I can get rid of that glow. Da 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 da, do do, behind the wall. Do, do. There we go. Now, let's see what we got. Ah, look at that. Okay. We got rid of the glow. But I am in complete darkness. Well, it doesn't look like I'm in complete darkness. I look good on camera, I know. Like, look, ready? Hey there. How you doing? So, yeah, I look great on camera. I always do, regardless of the light. That's because of the Sony a5100 making me look really good. But it's dark in here, and I could not build something in this lighting. So Astro Printer retracted a message. I didn't see it. It's a good thing. Use the Mylar blankets to keep the telescope electrons cool when doing solar observation. They drop a temperature. Okay, makes sense. Yeah, I have to be able to work, so I can't turn on all the lights. But it's too dark, I know. So that's why the studio lights come in, where the studio lights will come into play. And I can work on lighting setup. That's probably a great idea. Turn on the TV. Your wish is my command, John. Look, here, ready? It'll get rid of the reflection on the TV, but it will also not look good.
Save 25%.
And we don't need the volume.
Interior and exterior paint, and save 15%.
I don't care about the sale on paints. There we go. Yeah, it's too bright. But again, I could tone that down if I put it on as a monitor. But now I got that angelic glow behind me, right? And I look even better. Get rid of the reflection in the TV. That could just be a matter, too. Oh, come on. Of we do know that this is on a mount. And this can be moved and moved or moved. Or moved. So, I mean, easy enough to move that around. But again, with studio lighting, once I get the lighting going, and even look at that, even go there, look at that, not as much reflection on that TV screen because that's on a movable mount. Okay, turn on the TV, done. Haha, yes, I have one box beaming on me possible. Do you think that's all I'm going to need is one light box beaming on me? Yeah. Lighting is hard to get right. It is. Oh, absolutely it is. Sure, especially when you're using this as not only a YouTube studio, but then come down here, sit down, and watch TV. But this is, so all the basement lights are out except one over here, which I can show you is kind of basically one light over there. But as you can see now, we're pretty dark in here because all the overhead lights are out. Okay, so, but now, again, if I had, oh, that's from my peanut butter and jelly sandwich. I just had a raspberry seed in my teeth. This light, if I were to take this light and hang it up top, shining down, okay, that'll give me light to do the builds. Anyways, yeah, so there's a little bit of work to be done here. Lighting is tricky. This is why the TV is to the side, not directly behind. Makes sense. Yeah. Perfect sense. But then again, if I'm over here doing a build, guess what? Camera's going to be at a different angle. There's going to be an overhead, and the TV is going to be beside me. I'm not always going to be right here, or sometimes I could be over here because I can still move this right out of the way as well. Look at that. Hard to do everything. It's hard to get everything right. Looks like I've got Ignite. What is Ignite? Oh, the TV? No. You have to be able to work on your projects more than the lighting to look good to us. True. That's true. You know, and it'll look good. But yeah. But yeah, man, I look good. This is nice lighting. Let's just Hey, I like this. I like this. This is good. Stand on one leg. Wave your left hand in the air while touching your nose with your right index finger. One leg, left hand in the air. Like that. You want me to bounce on the leg? There we go. I take requests. Tape in OBS or stream and download to play to test it offline. Good job. Or good job. Good idea. Good idea for sure. Rogers Ignite. No, I have Shaw. We're with Shaw. Multiply myself, problem solved. I got it. Cloning machine. That's the next thing. Same remote? Yeah, that's the this is the Shaw remote. I'm sure they're all made by the same company. Yes. So actually, this is bugging me because this screen's a little off to the side now, but I want to bring this back in. But again, camera angles, camera adjustment. Love these monitor mounts because they're pretty easy to move anywhere, right? I mean, and you can stack them. It's great because so if I have like right now, you can see this monitor is in front of the other one, and that big where I'm reading the chat is right here. But I can always move this monitor. Trust me, up. I just have to move the right, but that can come up a little higher. The mounts that these things are on are incredibly versatile and flexible. So, and then right there, there's that camera sitting on. There's the Sony A5100 sitting on a tripod right out there. So, yeah. Raise hand and arm, bend at elbow, pat yourself on the back. Oh, that's hard. I can't do that with a left hand. Ooh, I have issues in this shoulder. There we go. That was easy. Next. Ignite is a Rogers package. Okay. Yeah, this is Shaw. Anyways, it was with TELUS. TELUS did some no-nos. Didn't like them. This is Shaw, half the price. Better service. But this is not a stream about TV service providers. There are other YouTube channels about that. This is a stream about stuff. And I think that's it. I can't believe there's still 20 of you watching this, but the ideas that have been coming in are great. I don't understand how that helped me, but you know what? Kind of makes me feel good. So, two frozen shoulders. No, I have an issue. I sleep with I sleep and I have all my life with an arm, shoulder below my head, and I've wrecked my shoulders that way somehow. So, bunch of laundry over there needs finished too. You don't know the half of it, Accord. Yes, there is some laundry to be finished. I will be getting to that. I will be getting to that. This is my area. That's why the sign at the top of the stairs, you guys remember the sign that used to be up somewhere up here? It said man cave. That's at the entrance to the basement now. Man cave, you're going to need ID to get down here, and you're going to need a purpose to be coming down here, and you're going to be monitored by camera 24/7. I said that with a straight face. Grab it, take it out, prep it, grab it by the end and put it back in the hole, then hit start printing. Huh? Where'd that come from? Laundry helps muffle the audio. Yeah, well, this mic picks up. It's pretty sensitive. I got to check the gain and everything. This is a great, here, anybody that has headphones, sorry, but this mic picks up pretty good. Really decent microphone. More stuff for Canada in the giveaway. Whoa, yes, awesome. The things you have to do to stop puddles appearing on the floor. I know. Yeah, the dog, he came down here. Waylon came down here today, and he was so confused because of the wall that I put up there. So it was all about getting the wall up, right? The wall. But I couldn't get another country to pay for it. I had to pay for it myself, so. But that's okay. Funny poses because you were like a puppet on a string, so we tested it. Well, you know what? I like to please my viewers, my subscribers, because usually the guys are the ones that are hitting those thumbs up. You guys are the ones that are subscribing over there, over, you know where it is. And so, you know what? You want me to stand on one leg, wave, and touch my nose? If that gives me a subscription, I'll do it. No problem. But there are lines I won't cross. Just be aware. We don't think it's the dog, Tim. Kieran, not going to go there, okay? But all I know is some of these streams go on long, okay? That's all I'll say. Jeez. And, you know, these bottle tops are... Anyways. Good luck with the ID thing. I know we're going to have NFR, near field recognition, something. So that if you come down and you don't have a near field NFR, something or other, halfway down the stairs, you're going to get zapped or something. So, technology. But anyways, wow, it's dark down here. But yeah, this is. I've got to get these lights figured out, because you don't want these lights in the camera. They got to be off camera. So even just right outside. Oh, I wonder. And I know what you're thinking, Jerry. Just go ahead and do it. You guys will wait. You know, Kieran, I like the comic relief. It's great because that's who I am. I like to make people laugh. I like to make people cry. I'm going to, because Jerry would just say, go ahead and do it. We'll wait. I'm going to move this light. So I'm going to try something. I'm not going to worry about cable management right now. I'm going to take this light. Bend down. Where'd that puddle on the floor come from? Darn. No, I'm kidding. Take this light out here. I'm going to take an extension cord. I happen to have an extension cord right here. Let's just do this. Because you guys are going to stay on here. At least some of you are going to stay on here and want to see how this turns out. This is the most non-3D printing this stream has been. This channel has been. Okay, so we're going to plug one light into this end. Plug this light into this end. I should have brought the... switched over so you guys can see what I'm doing, but that's okay. I'm going to walk by this camera right here, right now. Let's plug this in here. Let's put this light higher up. Something like that. Let's fire it up. Let's see what this does. Whoa! Okay, let's move it off to the side a little bit. Yeah, there's reflection, but let's just see what it does to me. Ready? Oh! No, way too bright. Way too bright. I'm overexposed, but then again, I can cut down in the camera. I'm running at f5.6 right now. I could take that down to f2. And build over bot, you are so right. It's got to be comfortable for me to work in, do the builds. Lighting is secondary. You're right. It's all about the people aren't going to subscribe or like the video because, gee, the lighting was good, or man, that lighting was crap. They're going to say, wow, I like what you're building there. Wow, I like the tip you gave me. So good point. Beam it up. Yeah, so this is, yeah, so again, we get the reflection on the TV in the back, so we can, again, play with that. No. Or, you know what, I'm not worrying so much about it. But yeah, that's it's actually a little nicer. Now, you don't get the, like the spotty reflections that were on the background before. So hang on, let me suck that in a little bit. Oh, there we go. There's my 12-pack hiding under there. Move light further back. Ooh. Oh, and you're saying point the light straight up? Okay. Let's just see. Oh, that might just be, look at that, and point it up. See what happens. And this is one light. So now that allows me to see what I'm building. Let's go even further back. Because I got like an extension cord thingy on this. And you know that's you know what? Let's just see. Let me come into the frame. Ta-da! It's not so bad. That's a little better. I'm not as blown out. Light's right over there. And it's, yeah, that's not bad. I do still need something overhead. I will need something overhead over here when I'm doing a build. Because there's way too much darkness in there. So anyways, YouTube lighting 101. There's tons of YouTube videos on lighting out there anyways. So perfect. Look at that. Or just turn on the brightness of the light. I don't have it. I can't dim the switch, Mike. I don't have a dimmer switch on the light. Maybe I can just get away with one light, but I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to mount another one up higher in the ceiling here so it shines straight down so that whatever I'm working on gets lit up too. So we'll work on it a bit. Black cloth to control the relation. Oh, look at that. Look at you lighting pros here. Much better and more even. Yeah, I like the lighting even better. Hang on, let's just see. Let's just try this. Hey, how's the lighting? It ain't Hollywood, but it's certainly DWIT wood. That just didn't sound right. You do a lot more arm curls for your keg than you ever did with your six-pack. Yeah, well, this is like a double keg. Yeah, well, I'll figure out the lighting this week before I do a build. You bounce box lights off the ceiling. Yeah. This ceiling, yeah, it might work. It might work. We'll figure it out. I got 3 lights to play with. No, that light is a single light version. It's got a single bulb in it. Behind the camera, straight up. You want me to go out there and move the light behind the camera straight up again, don't you? Put more diffusing over the material, over the light, ready for my close-up now. You're ready for my close-up now? Well, I'll tell you what I'll do. Installing multiple skylights would improve things in my basement. Oh, Marcel, I thought about that for I don't know how many split seconds, but that's good. That's good. So let's try one more thing. Hey, since we're doing this, let's turn this off. Let's come over this way. Just because, I'm going to back it down a bit because these ducts for the heating kind of impede things, make it difficult. So right here, and we'll aim it up. There we go. Okay, I'm ready. So, okay. When you trip over wires and you almost knock your lights down, somebody said something about a close-up. So, who wanted the close-up? See how dark it is in here? How close do you want me to get? Okay. Mr. Puppet Master Jerry. Puppet Master Jerry. Light is behind the camera, pointing up. Way too bright. Way too bright on me. Bouncing off the ceiling means pointing straight up. How many of these suggestions are just to make me do more work? Well, Built Over Bot, I guarantee that 90% of them are just to make me run around because the puppet masters are out there controlling it. But hey, I'm game. Ripple reflections are back again. Yeah. Yeah, they are. Why did it become a horror movie? Okay, so we're going to move. Hey, Betty Boop. Betty Boop, your man's a puppet master. I'm so scared. Who saw that movie? They were lost in the woods. Blair Witch Project. Okay. Anyways, okay, let's go back. I'm going to move this once more. Oh, because I can. It's been fun. Oh, there we go. Let's do that. Let's go down a little bit. There we go. But think about it. This is really all irrelevant. Now I got a shadow from this thing. Anyways. Oh, where did the chat go? Everybody's going nuts here. Ever since Betty Boop came on. Yo, Jake from State Farm, hello. Not a bright idea. No. Too bright, yes. Betty Boop, you're missing all the fun. You are. Look into my eyes and tell me if I'm pretty. Turn the light 180. No. No. Add another layer of translucent material in front of the light or buy a lower bulb light. Maybe a bulb. No. I'm going to work with what I got. Light was straight up. It would have been bright trial and error. No. Turn it off. No. What if he just turned his desk to the... No. No. Everything in the world is irrelevant if you want it to be honest. Yes, it is. Exactly. You made us raise the tone of the conversation. Yes, we did. I'm not moving my lights again. Matter of fact, I'm going to do that. No, I'm going to screw this bulb back in. I turned the lights off, though. I will do one more thing. I just got text message. Somebody's text messaging me saying, somebody's probably text messaging me saying, don't let them use you like a puppet. It's all fine and games until the puppet loses its eye. Let me just put that back up there. Now you get a big reflection of that light. How do you like that, huh? How do you like that? Here, let's just fix that. In the dark, use light on the close-up camera to see. No! Here, I'll show you. Here, hang on, like this. Like this? Is this what you mean? Oh, come on. Now I'm... See, you messed me up. There we go. Who texted me? Who texted me to tell me to behave? What? Somebody's... anyways. Put light behind the fan. It will diffuse the sun. No. Bad things happen when you go towards the light. I know. Nice chandelier. Thank you. It is a nice chandelier. Your wife didn't seem too concerned with the amount of filament you bought from Murph. Oh, good. You bought some filament from Murph, I bet. You had a vehicle. You could bring it all back. So we're not all like Tripod. No, you're not. The box light was not pointing straight up. Seen it in TV. You cheated. Yes, I did cheat. So what? Sue me. What's going on here? Okay, I need to, so text, yada, yada. I'll read all this later. It's been fun. 8 o'clock, hour and a half stream about nothing. I feel like the Jerry Seinfeld show. This is a stream about nothing. And now we have 19 people, so we dropped below my threshold of 20. I don't stream for any less than 20 people, okay? Come on, I have standards to me. I'm kidding. Guys, thanks for hanging out. Thanks for all the suggestions. It's getting a little warm. I'm getting a little hungry. It's hard to eat in the heat of the day. That's the last thing you want to do, especially when you're drinking a lot of water. But I am getting a little hungry. I need to get some dinner. So there we go. This was fun. It was fun. I appreciate all the serious suggestions. We're going to make some effort to get some better lighting in here. It's a balance of lighting. It's a balance of lighting, and it's a balance of being able to work, actually. So, yes, the priority is to actually do what I want to do in the video. If the lighting's a little bit off, boo-hoo. If there's a reflection on the screen behind me, boo-hoo. Not a big deal. I'm not making these videos for Hollywood. Nobody's judging me on them. Well, that's not true. Well, the thumbs up and thumbs down will tell me that. But yeah, no, there's some great suggestions on this. Definitely got to control the lighting this time of the year coming in that window for sure, regardless. But yeah, I've got to work on wire management, get the lighting up and get the cameras up. So I want an overhead camera. I'm going to try that face following thing. Might be pretty cool for this camera here if it kind of turns and follows me as I move over here. I know what you're thinking, Jerry. Go get it now, hook it up, and try it. No, I could, but it needs to be charged. No thumbs down for this stream, Tim. Good, good. I want double thumbs up. If you guys can double the thumbs up, double the thumbs up. Boom, boom. Anyways, this is going to be it. No thumbs down, and if Naomi says I can do it, anybody can do it. Yes, absolutely. So, guys, thank you very much for popping in. Y'all come back now, you hear? No, hang on. I better not do that because that's a copyrighted tune. So, everybody in local that's in this heat wave in Calgary, stay cool. Do your best. Aim camera slightly up so nobody can see the wires. I'm not worried about it right now. You mean these wires right here? Yeah. The schematics. Everybody stay cool, stay safe if you're in the heat wave. Make sure you drink lots of fluids. Learn the difference between heat exhaustion and heat stroke. Big difference. One of them's deadly. Both can be deadly, but heat stroke is definitely deadly. If you're not sweating in this heat, you're doing something wrong. You're not drinking enough water. So, Dan, you're starting a stream in a few. Okay, if I get a chance, I will pop on, but I got to get some food. So, everybody, have a wonderful night. I appreciate everybody popping in. And again, this Saturday coming up, July 3rd, Jerry, 3D Printing and Painting giveaway stream. I'm co-hosting for him. Thank you, Jerry. And we'll see everybody then, if not sooner, on some live stream chat. So everybody have a wonderful Sunday evening and have a great week. And we'll talk to you guys all soon. Bye for now.